YouTube, WittyButter here, and we are back in Pokémon Flora Sky. In this episode, we are going to do some interesting things, get to the next city, because there isn't actually anything we can do in here, in this city, until we get the gym badge from the next one, which is a bit iffy. So we don't take a big tour of this place, except we do one little thing because it's interesting. And we see Scott again. Yeah. A bit sleepy, Yeah, I don't like contests. This town is where you do contests, and for one, I suck at them, and two, I find them a bit boring. Now, I know that some people do enjoy them, and I think that they are actually quite good, but, well, parts of them are good, but a lot of it, I just, yeah, you know, it was bad enough that I had to get beauty on a, thingy up enough to get a Militech. Yeah. Anyway, this guy asked for a funny phrase, so because I'm immature and unimaginative, I go with the first thing that pops into my head, and that would be funny for a man, and that would be that I'm pregnant. Partly just to make the middle-aged man look like an idiot. Take that, middle-aged man. You're pregnant. How does it feel? Oh. He's been saying he's pregnant to amuse her, so that's something. I think that's a small victory, in my book. Yeah. Let's move on then. In this hotel there's also a battle we can do, so we're just going to quickly do that and then move on. As I said, there's nothing else I can do. There's a HM here that we can get, there's also T we can get here, but we need the badge for it. So there's not really much we can do. Yeah. Although this girl has a new thingy made, Clefable. Yay! Yeah. Not a big fan of Clefable. Quite defensive from what I can tell here. Well, I don't think it's generally defensive, but it's just the fact that it's, you know, it's kind of bulky, and Pamela's obviously not evolved, it never will evolve. But yeah, it does resist a secret power fairly well. It does do more than half damage, but you know, meh. That's defensive in my book, considering Pamela can one-shot a lot of things at this point. Still goes down without much of a fight. But we're just gonna move that to the side and just move on from this big victory, because we're amazing. And we're modest as well, you know? We're amazing, but we don't tell everyone that we're amazing. Because if we did, people would think that we're just jerks. We're not. Pamela's a stand-up gal. You know? Anyway, we're about to head out into the next city. But obviously there's trainer battles, because we are going through a route. A very short one, but a route nonetheless. And yeah, the contest rules up just up there. We'll see more of it later. I'll do it the next time I come back to the city, because there's a story thing there. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, breeders. Pokemon breeders have tons of Pokemon, or generally have 6, but they're all low level and easy to defeat. The only reason I've kept this battle in is because, 1, Pamela levels up, and 2, I think there's a couple of Pokemon that we haven't seen before. Yeah, we shall see. But, yeah, I wanted to make sure. Swallow. We've been through Swallow. On Type Wild as well. Type Wild was epic. Sorry, yeah. I'm going off on a tangent, but you know, I seriously cannot wait for the next edition of Type Wild to come out. Obviously, it's hard for me to find out when it does come out, because the site is in Japanese, and the actual download for it won't be up forever, because it will still be a beta. I can guarantee that, because, you know, if you're testing something out, it's got to go into alpha stage or beta stage, and because Type Wild is in beta stage now, and characters are getting added, they're obviously being tested as well. So, yeah. I do worry that the official release of Type Wild will cost, and the price will be in yen or something, whatever the currency of China or Japan is. Japan, probably. But, you know, I'm not really that interested in the currency of Japan. World economy has never really been my kind of interest area, my cup of tea, if you will. Anyway, let's just focus on the battles. Okay. Wooper? I think we've seen a Wooper before. I'm not sure. I like Wooper. It's yeah. I don't know why. It's derpy, but it's cute at the same time. It's the definition of Pokemon. Cute yet derpy. Although one of its eyes seems a bit messed up. The blue's gone a bit. It's like it's winking at me. And now I don't like Wooper anymore. SCYTHER, there we go, that's new. SCYTHER is badass. First ever solo run I did on my own was with a SCYTHER in Fire Red. Obviously you can't get SCYTHER very early on, so I played it normally until you get it. I didn't cheat. And it made the game ridiculously easy. But it was a good starter because it helped me get used to what single runs are like and stuff. You know? Solo runs, yeah. And that's why I will never do a solo run of a fully evolved Pokemon or a Pokemon that doesn't evolve or is too powerful or anything, because it just makes the game ridiculously easy. Like I said, I'm doing this partly for the challenge, because I quite enjoy challenge, you know? Yeah, here we have a Stunky. This is just where you can capture a Stunky. I know we've seen one before. And I hate wild battles, so bye-bye. Alright, yeah. And we get a nugget, which we sell for money. Pokédollars, yeah. And like I said, I hate wild battles, so let's get a Max Repel on us. I wonder what Max Repel is like, because it sounds like it's some sort of deodorant. Maybe it's like mosquito repellent. But then, what does that say about Pokemon? Would you then consider that every single type of Pokemon is just a pest at the end of the day? Well, I guess if you have giant bugs in your house, it might be a bit of a pest. Now, I don't know about giant bugs, because I know that in some parts of the world there are massive insects. But, I mean, I live in England, so not that big of insects around here. Biggest we get is really, the biggest I've seen really is quite large house spiders, and all they are is just legs. I'm fine with spiders. Fine with legs as well. Yeah. But yeah, I know that in the World Records book, I think I saw, there's like a tarantula the size of a dinner plate or a moth or something, and I would freak out if that was in my room. Just generally, I would just freak out. I'm fine with spiders and I'm fine with insects in general. Overall, they're fine with me. Some of them are even a bit cute, but I see one the size of a dinner plate, I'm gonna panic a little bit. I mean, I'm sure people in different other parts of the world are used to stuff like that, but you know, it's England. I just like my tea and my rain and my humidity, and it's fine. I can live with that. I like it here. Yeah. Oh, like I was saying about cute insects. Has anyone actually ever seen a ladybird or ladybug? I know it's not a bird. Everyone knows it's not a bird. We call it bug. Well, we call it bird, but just I know it's weird. You know, Englishisms, Britishisms. Well, anyway, have you ever seen a ladybird larva? They're so cute. They're like little black things. They're like squished up caterpillars, and they're like orange and black, and they're fluffy. I did stroke one once because you know, I just thought I was a kid. I mean, as a kid, if you see something that looks slightly fluffy, you're gonna stroke it, you know. And I see that, like a cute little caterpillar type thing. It's like, yeah, you know. So, yeah, Google images it if you want, because it is awesome. And I actually had to do research to figure out what it was, because I had no idea. I'd never seen one before. Anyway, we're at a new town. We still have quite a bit of time left, so let's do a quick little tour of it, and, you know, then we'll, finish up, I guess. Look at that blue-haired spiky guy. Look at that spiky-haired blue guy. Spiky something guy. Okay, he's a bard. He's pretty awful. Yeah, then he asks you to make your own song. I'll increase the volume for the musicy bits. Yeah. Well, I don't even know why I need to tell you, because you can probably hear it. But that's besides the point. Yeah. You can make your own thing. You can't change the whole song, which is upsetting. But the thing about this is that every like syllable has a different note to it, and he sings it out at the end. So, I mean, if you have a lot more patience and a lot more time and a lot more musical sense than me, you might actually be able to make some sort of tune through this, which would be interesting and impressive. Okay. Do the ignorant dance. Oh yeah, it's the ignorant dance. I wonder what the ignorant dance would look like. Just like rubbing your head, boogieing down. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I couldn't find anything good to put there, so I noticed the word ignorant, and I was perplexed by the idea of an ignorant dance. So there you go. Plus the tune was actually quite nice. Ignorant dance. Yeah. A bit like Shatner and his broken speech, but whatever. This guy is in search of Big Lotad. I think there was someone in Fire Red who was in search of Big Magikarp. Yeah. I don't have a Lotad. Nor will I ever have a Lotad in this playthrough. This house has a little side type thingy with an NPC story. Yeah, see, that girl has a boyfriend in a different city, and she sends him mail. So it's like long distance relationships. And her brother doesn't envy her, of course. Her brother's a bit mean. Sibling rivalry and all that. Still, you know, I think she's a bit young for a long distance relationship, but call me old fashioned, you know. Anyway, I guess let's just dump our Pokemon in the box, and we'll be ready for the gym battle, which will be next episode. Yeah, something to look forward to, eh? Yeah. Still haven't used that Staffberry, which is upsetting. Hopefully it'll come in very good use in the gym, because otherwise it would have been a bit of a waste, me getting it. Yeah. I was amazed when I got the Staffberry, because it meant I actually did well in the cycling. Anyway, I guess we should wrap this up. Thank you very, very much for watching. Next episode we will do this gym, and possibly do a contest. I don't know yet, depends on time. Yeah, so I'm afraid this is where I have to say adieu.